the creativity, the hard work, and the dedication when you look at these projects and you thumb through this guide in terms of the topics and what these students have accomplished. It's truly remarkable. It couldn't have been done without our 10th grade advisory teachers who really, from the beginning of this school year, helped to guide the students, whether it be finding what their project would be or helping them write their reflection paper or help them with their journal or to help them even with other components of the project. The advisory teachers were great. The other two people for which this night wouldn't have occurred was it not be for our two really leaders in our IB program, and that is our IB coordinator here, Carrie James. And our assessment and MYP personal project coordinator, Sarah Kunkel. So really, we're not going to keep you in here long because you need to go out and just see these projects because they're truly pretty remarkable. I sat through 2 days of adjudicating. I had 2 days separate panels of student projects that myself and another team of teachers adjudicated, and I can tell you I was very, very impressed with the quality of project and the thought that went into many of these, and I hope you will agree after seeing them as you go through the school tonight. These projects are all over the school tonight, so please, it's just like a college night or a job fair. You just need to get to every part of the building. We've got guides in here. You see the topics, so please take advantage of it. More importantly, ask questions, inquire, because part of this was not just the final product that the students produced, but it was the journey that they went through to get there. And that is probably equally as enlightening. So with that, again, thank you for coming tonight. Congratulations on your son and daughter's projects. And I'm now going to turn it over to our personal project coordinator, Sarah Kunkel. Thank you.
And then myself, I can't even begin to comprehend how many students I saw or how many times I saw them, but it was pretty much an open door policy. Kids have questions, maybe a child's falling behind and a teacher recommends that I see them and just, help them out. That was my primary role, supporting kids, just like I always did in the classroom back in the days of being a teacher. We have the full support of the school board. We have entire support of the entire administration throughout Bloomfield Hills, from the middle schools, the high schools, and our administrators at the board office. And especially, we thank all the parents that helped at home because we know how much you did. So, it's the culminating experience of the MYP journey, and most of you kids, if they attended any middle school in Bloomfield Hills, they began the MYP in 6th grade, and now this is the final year in 10th grade. So it really is, a 5-year program, but this is the culmination of it all. All right, so let me just give you an idea, and this is a short list. I could have gone on forever, but in this project, it allows students to choose anything they're interested in, but at the same time, they're applying all the skills they've been learning for years. And at the same time, it's all of our district guiding principles rolled into one project. So let me just highlight some, just to give you a short version. They had to use their research skills. They had to manage their time. They had to problem solve. Things didn't always go the way they planned, so maybe they had to adjust, just like the real world. They had to take risks. They had to reach out to people for help. They had to use a lot of higher order thinking skills. It was project-based learning, which our district really believes in and supports. Student-driven inquiry, completely. They chose the topic, and then they created their own line of inquiry. They integrated their technology skills. They used their 21st century learning skills, integrated in all the things I've mentioned, and they learned from mistakes and successes, just like adults do. Sometimes things work perfectly. If they don't, we keep adjusting. And throughout the year, they were always welcome to make adjustments. Finally, just to give you an idea of the 5 components of the project, briefly, because you'll see them, but students were, throughout their journey, they had a process journal, which is basically like a diary. They documented what they did as they worked through the project. All right? They have a product, which you'll see tonight. There are so many, you'll see many, many different products. Some use technology, some are hand-created, some are arts. You'll see everything. All of them wrote a project report, which was really just a summary of their entire journey, their entire process. All right, finally, they needed feedback. They worked on it the entire year, and prior to that, they knew exactly how they'd be scored in the end. Like all MYP classes, we show the rubrics to the kids way before we ever score them. So adjudication took place. Each student had their opportunity to share their project with a panel of 3 faculty members. So it took the whole school, the entire faculty of Bloomfield Hills High School. And the adjudicators arrived at scores. I will give you a hint, the scores are running really high, but that's all I can say for now because I haven't recorded them all. And finally, we've arrived at what you're really here for, to celebrate the students' amazing work, to just ask them questions, just to see the amazing things they came up with. So with that, we have projects in the gym, we have projects throughout the hall, we're in the media center, we're in the cafeteria, there are maps, and the easiest way to figure out where your individual child is figure out their advisory teacher, head to the map that shows you where to go. And we're so grateful to have not just parents, but community members here, other schools, administrators, and so many people. So with that, enjoy the evening.